Marvel had the opportunity to do something cool, pop a rating in the books for the first time in a very, very, very long time. I think the last time that they had any goodwill was when they recently, I think, rebooted Amazing Spider-Man, or there was a Spider-Man book that had a decent amount of goodwill behind it, but then he immediately got cucked in that storyline and it just spiraled out of control. And now, yeah, they're just kind of just languishing. They're kind of a field where a bunch of hack writers can go out and plant a bunch of pathetic seeds where they could just simply use it as the breeding grounds for new ideas to adapt and fail on the big screen. And yeah, that cycle will continue because at the end of the day, they have Disney money. They can continue on with their vanity projects in perpetuity, but I digress. Another topic for another time. But going back to the book specifically, there was a cool one-off thing that Marvel used to do intermittently during the 90s that, yeah, people kind of liked. Yes, it was fan service. Yes, it was totally unnecessary, but it was kind of cool because who is the demographic that buys comic books? Yeah, exactly. They look a lot more like me and you as opposed to the rejects that got spread to the four winds after the closing of Tumblr. Those blue-haired land whales think that your standard floppy book is a DoorDash menu. But yes, the Marvel Swimsuit Special used to be an opportunity for a bunch of voyeuristic artists to put pen to paper on some very scantily clad characters that are normally, beating the brakes off of villains to set the world right. And in this opportunity, instead of putting fist to face, they could go ahead and splash around and have a good time for just this one-off bottle issue. Could be fun. And when they announced earlier this year that 2025, they would be bringing this back. And yeah, there was some splash art and there were some concept issues. There was a cover that was put out and it's like, yeah, it could actually be properly doing this. And then especially with other Marvel properties, seeing success with similar type interpretations of these characters, it's like, wow, were the books actually doing something right? And then the issue came out, and well, as you can see by bounding into comics with the headline, New Marvel Swimsuit Special, Friends, Foes, and Rivals, disappoints with sexless artwork, yes, reprinted pinups from past covers. Oh, so it's an amalgamation book from years gone by, and also, yeah, I did a little bit of pre-screening on this, and guys, it's some of the most pathetic art we have seen in a minute, okay, because this right here, not bad. Elektra lays poolside. Yeah, J. Scott Campbell's, which, J. Scott Campbell. It totally makes sense. Like, that guy's still an artist, and that's probably some of the best artwork that you're going to see. And that's just a goddamn shame. But yeah. In a disappointing but ultimately unsurprising result, Marvel Comics has fumbled the latest Marvel Swimsuit Special by filling its pages not with titillating beachwear artwork of various Marvel superheroes, but instead what is perhaps the most aggressively sexless collection of pin-ups ever put to paper. Yeah, exactly, because, well, you have this cover that was right here. Is that J. Scott? Because it looks like something he would draw, especially with the first depiction of, like a reasonably attractive Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. I was like, okay, not bad. Oh, it's Adam Hughes. Okay, his variant cover. The first such special in 30 years, the newly released Marvel Swimsuits Special, Friends, Foes, and Rivals one-shot was touted as the eponymous publisher as continuing their tradition from the early 90s swimsuit specials, which, yeah, instead of just having, a beach episode, a bottle beach episode, they need to set everything up with the Avengers calling on the X-Men, and it's like, why, man? Like, just let your artists loose. Apparently, Rogue is in the middle of having a stroke and trying to find her ass or something. Like, what the fuck is going on here, man? This is trash shit. I'm cool when she gets proper expressions, like her eyes look totally proportionate and she doesn't look like she has a case of the slight Bella Ramsey's. That's fantastic. But the Avengers call in a favor, from the X-Men in Marvel Swimsuit Specials, Friends, Foes, and like, why are you wasting your time? But yeah, we've seen this as like, okay, if you're just going to be doing, concept art like this, that's not bad. That's definitely not bad at all. But instead you get this, like, holy shit, man. Why is the Invisible Woman built like a refrigerator? Okay. Why does she have a Joker expression on her face? It's not that type of crossover, right? But that sucks. Like, the background is so uninspired. There's nothing going on. There's no dynamism there at all whatsoever, and that's what you want to do. And oh yeah, speaking of this, like Rogue and Gambit look a little bit better, but again, these backgrounds fucking stink. And the line work is just ass cancer. It's just, guys, you know what the assignment was, but again, you fumbled because of course you did. In Cloak and Dagger, it's so lifeless and flat. This is just like it's not good. Like, yeah, Black Cat and Peter Parker, it's like that's better-ish. But again, it pales in comparison because, yeah, you just take a look. Okay, you got Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman, and there's cool shit going on right here. You have the invisible swimsuit for the Invisible Woman. You got the big monster in the background. You got Reed Richards spurging out, trying to choke out the monster. It's like, that's cool. That's interesting. That's fun things that you're doing. It's like, yeah, if you're going to be doing a shot like, if you're going to, yeah, be doing a one shot like this is some fun stuff that you could do. And then, yeah, the proper swimsuit special. Like, yeah, I really like this cover. Like the lighting, the background, it's dynamic. Not to mention, oh yeah, there's Rogue and Gambit once again. And guess who's front and center? Not Rogue trying to aggressively kiss Gambit, which probably shouldn't be a thing for a multitude of reasons anyways. And oh yeah, Cloak and Dagger actually having some kind of substance to their frame. Like, this is from 95. Okay, 30 years ago, and it looks 1,000 times better. This is one of your variant covers. You have Spock more in fucking Speedos. Like, the fuck are we doing? Venom? Oh my god. See, guys, it's supposed to be a throwback, and this is from the 2023 special, but at least the She-Hulk one from 2023, like, I kind of like the gimmick of, yeah, okay, because, you know, She-Hulk is enormous, so she has to tape together a couple of those inflatable mattresses. So I kind of like that. Like, that's funny, but at the same time, nowhere near as cool as this. Like, that's a banger. And it would be so easy. You would get some people who just like those one-off special edition Marvel books. You would get them back in. And plus, you would get some normies who have been, you know, dissuaded from hopping in on the comics to just come back and take a look because you're doing something unique, okay? It's like how your rank-and-file Sports Illustrated issue would just come and go and nobody would really care. But when they were happening and when it was, you know, not a place for pork products to be advertised on the front page, when they... proper Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition would come out every July, I think. It would be one of the best-selling magazines of the entire year. But no, you just decided to fumble it. And instead, I have to leave it up to Marvel Rivals to once again understand Marvel better than anybody else, okay? Even the source material. Marvel Rivals, yes, summer party swimsuit event. Yeah, because they're going to go ahead and pick up the slack for the rest of Marvel and do promotion the right way. Okay, Marvel Rivals has plenty on the cards for Season 3. Yeah, but undoubtedly one of the biggest highlights of the Summer Party swimsuit event. And we've got, yeah, details, which, yeah, it kicks off Season 3 or something. Something that started, what, at the tail end of last week, where, yeah, you got new heroes. So, yeah, Phoenix is coming in, a new battle pass, whatever crap like that. And then on the 18th, okay, that kicks off, yeah, the weekend, where you're going to have two of the skins right here that have been announced. And I'm sure by the time that you guys see this video, there is obviously going to be more. But you got Psylocke over there looking absolute banger. And no, you don't need to be in a Dead or Alive Extreme Beach volleyball type bikini in order to get across proper sex appeal, okay? Because that's extremely what's lacking with a lot of these femme fatales that are out there, because, yeah, Psylocke, intensely powerful, but you know what else she has? Feminine wiles that work exceedingly well in a lot of her interpretations. And then just Loki over there, just acting a total gangster. Again, Marvel understands the assignment better than anybody else with the license. It's so wild, man. But yes, although not confirmed, the summer party event will likely be 1 week long. Yes, leading into the Fantastic Four First Steps, which we've already talked about the Fantastic Four characters and how the Invisible Woman and, well, actually the entire cast looks better than any of their interpretations in First Steps. And yeah, on the day of the movie's release, rather, you do a special team-up event with, yeah, the Human Torch and the Thing. It's like, it's smart marketing. It's smart marketing as opposed to everything else that Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Marvel, or the MCU itself have done by releasing stupid clip after stupid clip of making Pedro Pascal cuck out his favorite pastime, looking a fool on camera. Or Vanessa Kirby inserting herself as the girl boss that the Fantastic Four truly need. And, well, we'll see this weekend, ultimately, what befalls the fate of First Steps. But honestly, how well is it working out for Marvel Rivals when they continue to ingratiate themselves to the fans? Yeah, they still consistently pull in a 6-digit audience on a regular basis. And I would imagine when Season 3 drops, it'll be right back up there to that 250,000 player weekend. Marvel Rivals makes it look so easy for the rest of the industry to just copy. It's not rocket science. It's right out there. But every single avenue of entertainment finds new and interesting ways to fuck up a layup. I think that they'd be adapting the WNBA at this point. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.